Hello and welcome to this quick little review of the new Pubg test map. This map has been released on the test servers from now on. I'm gonna give you a quick little preview about everything you can do and see on this new map. At first, let's have a look at the map. As you can see, we have our spawn area. We spawn in between the movement and the close quarter combat range, where you can test yourself on the 800 meter range, do some urban combat, 400 meter range, and get yourself every weapon in the game, with every attachments, grenades, everything what you need. Then we have the racetrack on the top left corner of the map, where you can just race around the racetrack with every vehicle that is in the game. And you can do the same at the docks, but just with the jet ski and boats. That's pretty much it, and we'll just jump straight into the gameplay and you'll see what I'm talking about in a minute. As you can see, I headed straight into the hangar where you can find all the weapons with all the attachments. For testing purposes, I decided to go for the QBZ with a half grip attached on it and compensator attached on it and an extended mag, of course. As a sniper, we're using the M24. I've taken the 16x scope, the 8x scope, the 6x scope and the 4x scope with me, so we can test everything out of the 800 meter range. But before we will test the sniper, we will see what we can do at the 3 different types of shooting ranges. The shooting ranges are a pretty good way to learn new recoil of the new weapons, to train your aim in general, to learn switching between targets in a short matter of time, and to generally get a feel for new guns, or even try to get better at using the old guns like the AK, which in my opinion is one of the hardest weapons to master in this game. So the shooting range is the perfect way to train using ARs or SMGs on short to medium range, so you can get those chicken dinners more consistently. But for now, let's head over to the 800 meter range. Here you have standing or moving targets ranging from 50 up to 800 meters. The 800 meter range is the perfect way for you to work on your sniping abilities. As you can see in the gameplay, I was trying to hit the 800 meter targets, which are so hard to hit, even though they're not moving at all. So just like the shooting ranges, the 400 and the 800 meter ranges are the perfect way for you to work on your sniping abilities. Because sniping is a core element of the game, you should go out there, get yourself a Kar 98 and work, so you can get those sweet headshots in-game more consistently. After showing you guys the different shooting ranges, I decided to go for a lap around the racetrack. At the garage right next to the racetrack, you can find all the different vehicles which are currently in the game. You can try the buggy, the muscle car, the bikes and everything else which you all know from the game. The racetrack is kinda cool to work on your driving skills, but also you can get yourself some friends into the game and just have a quick few laps around the racetrack and see who's gonna be the winner. In the middle and right next to the racetrack you can find different ramps where you can pull off some sick stunts with the bike, like backflips, front flips and everything else you know from the game. There's also looping, which I didn't manage to land, but I think you lot are a better driver than me and you should probably be able to manage landing the looping. You can see my terrible failure right now in the gameplay. In general, the racetrack is pretty fun. You can work on your driving skills as already mentioned and get yourself some friends into the game so you can find out who's the fastest driver in your squad. Last but not least, I went to try out what you can do at the docks. It's more or less like the racetrack. You have some obstacle course in the water where you can pick up the boat or the jet ski and go for some few laps around the racetrack. You can also race your friends, do some stunts at the ramps. And that's pretty much all you can do at the docks. It's pretty hard to control the jet ski, so maybe you should go out and work on your jet ski abilities, but you really do not use that too much in-game, so it's probably just to have some fun and race around with your friends. So that was my quick little review of the new training mode coming to the Pubg live servers soon. I think that this is a really great mode which they should have implemented way earlier to the game, because you really need something to train everything like shooting, driving in this game. Because it's hard to get practice while playing the game, because most of the time we all die pretty quickly. I hope you really enjoyed that quick little video explaining the new mode. If you did so, please leave a like, subscribe and leave us a comment if you enjoyed the video and want to see more. Also check out our Instagram, Twitter and every other social media below in the description. Have a good day and see you in the next video. Goodbye.
drop, drop top, smoking, no cooking, the hot bar, fucking on your bitch, yeah, that